So, my fiance has way too many role-playing books. Like, you see this? That's not even a pin drop. Oh, keep going. Oh, there's more. Like, you don't even know. This isn't even half. Keep going. No, that hardly even counts. There's more. I know, it's piled so high you can't even see them.
I'm back here.
But there's more coming. It's coming. Yeah. Keep showing them. We're getting close now. Hi, I'm still here.
That's all the books. This is the magazines.
Oh right, there was more on the table, or the chair I mean. I forgot about those ones.
This is my entire role-playing library. And we're going to get into it a book at a time here on Retro Reviews. Hey everybody, and welcome to another Retro Review, where we go through my huge collection of role-playing books, and Laura keeps me on task by asking me
some questions. We got a list of questions for each book, and starting with, what book do we have tonight?
Tonight we have the Masquerade 2nd edition. This is the, for a quick synopsis, this is how to play the live-action version of the Vampire the Masquerade role-playing game.
Oh,
so
cool.
Instead of playing it around the tabletop, you actually get up either on stage or in a room and act out the scenes in person. There's no dice. I think this actually used like rock, paper, scissors as part of it.
Oh, neat.
Kind of thing of like you basically compare your stats. If they're tied, then you rock, paper, scissors for it. But
Okay, so this one isn't D&D.
this one isn't D&D. I do have a few books that aren't D&D.
Okay, neat. And just throwing this out there, the first time I heard this book was in your master's thesis, right?
This was one of the ones that I referenced. Actually, I referenced the Vampire the Masquerade game. This is, they kind of split, they had the two split apart before when this edition came out for the LARPing, and then the next edition of the Vampire the Masquerade, they combined the two. And I put these rules into those.
So I know I'm supposed to help keep him on task, so let's move on to the next question. What did you like about this book?
I liked about this book just that it allows for a different way to play a game, how to get more into character. There's a big section on props to actually have. Like I've actually like having, I like to build miniatures and like to build stuff that fits into the game so people can see and visualize it better by actually having a 3D visualization on the table. But this was talking more about like, you know, other props that you bring into games. So like something, if there's an artifact that's actually being used, you have the artifact on the table.
Yeah, that's really neat. Is there something you didn't like about the book?
I'm not much of a LARPer, because I originally got this book because there was a LARP for Vampire on campus in UMPI, and
what is LARP?
Live action roleplay.
Oh, okay.
So I got this. I was thinking I might go and play. I never went and played, and it's
so just wasn't for you.
Just wasn't for me. It's just been sitting on my collection ever since I got it at the Voluminous bookstore. I found a copy there. I was just like, oh, cool.
Okay. So is it something you would recommend to other gamers?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend the Vampire games, and especially if you are somebody that wants to do more of the live action stuff. Vampire is pretty much hands down. If D&D is the original old school of tabletop role playing, Vampire is the original of LARP role playing.
Okay.
There's been some stuff before that, but LARP really, live action role play really became a game with Masquerade.
Okay, I got you. So is it a book you're planning to keep?
No, still, it's just I've never been much of a LARPer. So
you pass it on to someone who is.
Somebody out there definitely. I mean, it's New Orleans. There's probably like a huge 10,000 person member vampire club around the city.
Probably,
So.
at least pre-COVID. Right now they have to all Zoom in. Okay, that's all we got tonight, everybody.
Thanks for joining us. Do you like these? Leave a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you've got a memory from any of these games that you want to, or you just want to throw some shade at me because I'm not a big LARPer, there's a comment section down below.
Yeah.
All right, night everybody.